segment reporting, cost of sales reporting, document splitting, new tables, integrated FI and CO reporting. This new GL is moreover the using of flexible reporting purpose. We can use this new GL accounting. Okay, are you understand? Hello.
Yes, wait, I understand.
Okay. For the flexible reporting purpose, we can use these new GL accounts. And further features are there in new GL account. In new GL account, they have some following other features are there like legal and management reporting, standard enhancements and extensibilities, accelerated closing, parallel accounting, financial reporting using any characteristics, segment reporting, real-time FI to CO reconciliation, transparency and consistency. Moreover, in UGL account, we can mostly use it in parallel account and UGL and UGLs to the leading ledger, non-leading ledgers. Okay. In the advantage of new GL account is the new general ledger covers all the functions that were previously implemented by use of separate ledgers like cost of sales ledger, special purpose ledgers, reconciliation ledger or the profit center ledger. This is the main advantage of a new GL account. In this new GL account, this can maintain separate GL accounts like cost center of sales ledgers, separate purpose ledgers, reconciliation ledgers should be maintained in separate GLs. Okay. Therefore, business need to maintain the separate ledgers in separate applications. In this new GL system, SAP system will applicable in separate ledgers in separate applications. Okay. This makes the recording and administration of transactional data easier. New GL is mostly used to administration of transactional data must to be easier to transaction process. The user interface of the new general ledger is similar to the classic general ledger. Moreover, we can discuss about previously discussed that entirely different about classic GL and new GL are both are similarly different. Therefore, users are already familiar with the classic general ledger, require very little training in order to migrate using the new general ledger. In this classic general
Hello.
ledger, yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Could you please increase the font size of the document?
Okay. Okay. It is
Thank you.
visible. Is it visible my screen?
Little more. Could you please increase it to 14 or 15?
Okay. This is comfortable.
Little more.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, this is visible. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. The user interface of the new general ledger is similar to that of the classic general ledger. Therefore, users already familiar with the classic general ledger require very little training. Likewise, in classic general ledger, they have requirements are also little bit training process. Otherwise, the new general ledger account they to migrate in speedy process, speed up process to separate general ledger maintenance. The general ledger eliminates data redundancy by storing all the transactional data in a single totals table. This new GL transaction should be stored in single total table. Okay. In the classic GL, there should be maintained separate GLs by separate financial accounts. That is the main difference thing of new GL and classical GL. This improves efficiency of database. New GL is mostly efficiency of the database process. With the new general ledger, there is no need to use separate ledgers like the special purpose ledger, profit center ledgers, etc. New general has no process to maintain special purpose ledgers, profit center ledgers. These are the main important thing and main advantage of new GL. After that, the use of new general ledger makes it easier to include additional fields in order to provide flexible reporting as per the requirements of business. I am already discussed that new GL moreover important about the flexible reporting purpose. They include additional fields for the purpose of flexible reporting. Reconciliation ledgers postings are eliminated by the use of new general ledgers. By the use of new general ledgers, we can allow the reconciliation ledgers are eliminated. In case of cross-company code postings, the information was initially stored in controlling and the transfer of FI module at the period. The total cost of operations for the business is reduced due to the advantages provided by new GL ledger. The total cost also will be reduced by the new GL concept. Why? Because this is a speed up process and reducing flexible time and flexible process also are included in this general ledger account. Different fiscal year variant can be attached to each ledger. In this new GL ledger, we can allow fiscal year variant can be attached to each general ledger. After that, profit center accounting module does not need to be activated because it is availed with new GL. Profit center also mainly does not need to activate it because it is availed with new GL ledger. Splitting of documents is real time. In the new GL concept, splitting will be available at the real time process. Okay. In the new GL concept, moreover, there have eight steps are there, configuration steps. Likewise, activate new GL, define segments, leading and non-leading ledgers, activation of non-leading ledgers, assign scenarios to ledgers, cost of sales accounting, define ledger group, define currencies of leading ledger. In these configuration steps, you can mostly important about the segments and the leading non-leading ledgers and define currencies of leading ledgers. These are the most important configuration steps in new GL process. In this new GL process, there are three types of tables are there in new GL concept. Likewise, these are the three steps, three tables. FAGL, FLE, XT for total data table. We can include the total data table in this table. After that, FAGL, FLE, XP for plan data table. In new GL concept, we can plan procedures are should be included in this FAGL, FLE, XP. These are the table for plan data table. After that, actual data table. What the real time actual process should be done in this table process FAGL, FLE, XA. In this new GL concept, moreover, three main features are important in real time process like parallel accounting and leading ledger and non-leading ledgers. Just see this leading ledger. So this is the leading ledger and non-leading ledger. In the leading ledger, all the postings are taken as primarily and default. This is the parent ledger of new GL account. This is the main head office of the every general ledger account. This can be primarily and default. We can allow the postings. It is basis of an accounting principles that is used for consolidation of financial statements. Parent ledger should be maintain consolidation process of our SAP financial statements. Leading ledger in system is defined as OL. OL means operating loss. Leading ledger also maintains operating losses and company codes are assigned to this ledger by default. It should be by default attempts these all company codes are assigned in process. After that, non-leading ledger. In this non-leading ledger, these non-leading ledgers are used for the purpose of reporting like like international financial reporting standards and taxation. This non-leading ledger should be a main purpose of reporting like international financial reporting standards IFRS, and any taxations are applicable in our new GL concept. This is applicable in non-leading ledger. It is a parallel to the leading ledger and based on the local accounting principles. Parallel means separation. In this parallel and non-leading ledger are some similar times, both are same. These non-leading ledgers should be based on local accounting principles. Only local areas should be allowed in this non-leading ledger. You can activate non-leading ledger for individual company code that you plan to use. Only for the individual purpose we can use the non-leading ledgers. Okay. For example of non-leading ledger and leading ledger. The company is located in India and US, where the parent company is located in India. Parent company means leading ledger. Leading ledger means the head office of the company. Okay. After that, in India, organizations are required to submit final statements from 1st April to March 31st. The parent company, head office company should be maintain financial statements 31st to March, April, March 31st to March 31st. In US, company should submit financial statements from January 1st to December 31st. The main financial reporting is done for parent company. Parent company means in our India. India is a parent company. Like this maintains leading ledgers. In that purpose, the reporting for US is non-leading ledger. There have any mistakes or any auditing purpose, there are any errors comes across the US company, this should be transferred to the head office of the parent company like our India. This is the main example. In leading and non-leading ledger enables you to maintain financial accounts for more than one accounting principle as per company requirements. These both leading and non-leading ledgers are mainly used for accounting standards and principles as per company requirements and client requirements sometimes also. The parent company from India is required to prepare financial statements as per India GAAP. GAAP means General Acceptance Accounting Principles. Leading ledger should maintain GAAP analysis to maintain required prepared financial statements as per leading ledger contract. And company from US is required to prepare reports for US GAAP. This US company should prepare reports under the US GAAP. United States General Acceptance Accounting Principles should be allowed in this non-leading ledger. In some cases, transactions may differ as per accounting standards. In some cases, transactions are differed in leading ledger and non-leading ledgers for the purpose of accounting standards. And then you can post leading ledgers and non-leading ledgers for the configuration step. After that, parallel accounting. In UGL concept, parallel accounting should play more important role in our SAP system. In parallel accounting, the parallel accounting in SAP is achieved by storing and posting data in various accounting principles in separate ledgers. So previously I have discussed that non-leading ledger and parallel accounting, some similar steps, both are same. Like every account principle should maintain separate ledgers. Every accounting standard should maintain a separate ledgers in this parallel accounting. Some cases parallel accounting and non-leading ledgers are both are same. With the data for one accounting principle stored in GL as a leading valuation view. This should be stored by the leading valuation view. Additional ledgers. Additional ledgers means non-leading ledgers are used for each of the parallel accounting principles. Likewise, these non-leading ledgers and the parallel accounting both are same in some cases. In parallel ledger has only become available in new GL. Parallel accounting only involves about the new GL concept. With the parallel ledgers, you can have one ledger per valuation approach. Like you can use the parallel accounting by the IFRS, GAAP, local, etc. IFRS means International Financial Reporting Standards, general acceptance, accounting principles, local, etc. These should be mostly maintained in parallel accounting. We can maintain set of books with parallel accounting. With the use of parallel accounting, we can maintain similar books like cost of sales ledger and profit center ledger should be maintained in parallel accounts. In the more advantages of parallel accounting are no additional GL account are required. Any other accounts should be not available in this parallel accounting. Each accounting principle is maintained in separate ledger. In this parallel accounting principles are maintained separate ledgers. After that, different fiscal year variant can be used. In this parallel accounting, in SAP system mostly used in separate fiscal year variants. After that, ability to make use of the standard reporting functionality for bringing out financial statements. For the financial statement purpose, in parallel accounting should maintain separate ledgers for under the customizing step. Their customizing steps to be involved in the parallel accounting. The following activities are carried out. These customizing steps and financial statements and standard reporting functionalities should be involved in this parallel accounting. After that, define accounting principles. In this parallel accounting, there are some accounting principles are there. The required accounting principles are decided by local and group statutory reporting. So, non-leading ledgers and parallel accounting moreover maintained by local areas only. But the leading ledger should maintain head offices like main branches. Any single branches should be comes under from the main branch. That is the big branch. In usual concept, leading ledger is the main head office branch, parent ledger that is. After that, assign ledger groups to account principles, where we can create a ledger groups. Then we can assign to the account principles. This is the most important step in parallel accounting. So this is about parallel accounting. Okay. This is about my presentation. New GL and parallel accounting and GL leading ledger, non-leading ledgers concept. Today my topic is. Okay. Thank you for giving this pleasure to me. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is about my presentation. If you have any mistakes, please confirm me. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. Actually, there is some disturbance from your end, it seems, but yes, we can understand you have ended your presentation.
In my
That's it.
hostel, some people are very rude behavior. Okay. Hello.
ఎస్ వసంత గారు
Yes.
ఆ సౌండ్ ఏంటంటే కొంచెం అది టెక్నికల్ ఏదో కనెక్షన్ సౌండ్ అండి.
అవునా? Okay. No. Next time I will try to my better.
నో ప్రాబ్లం. యువర్ ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ వాస్ రియలీ నైస్.
Thank you.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Shall I leave? Hello.